we have something exciting. We're house hunting, I'm moving, and we're gonna start new DIYs hopefully soon! I'm super pumped. I'm excited to show you guys the houses that I've toured this last couple weeks, and hopefully we can move before summertime. I'm hoping like late spring, early summer, fingers crossed. If I keep looking over this because I can't see the viewfinder to see if I'm in focus. I'll just keep them on for now, but I want to ruin my makeup. I'm so excited to show you guys the houses that we've seen. I think I have 5 houses that I'm going to be showing you, and then the next couple weeks I have a few more houses that I'm going to be seeing. Again, depending on when we get the house is depending on when this video comes up. Tell me in the comments below what season it is, because this housing market is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane, and I just cannot, like, why am I speaking like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm too hype. It's just like, I'm moving. I'm getting a house. I'm moving out of my apartment. I've lived here for so long, and it's been such a journey, and I'm getting teary-eyed. I think it's a bit of excitement, stress, and everything. I'm going to tell you guys what's on my must-have list. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be living with a boy. What the heck? Okay. So yeah, my boyfriend's been living with me for the past like 6 months or so, and we were trying to make that work. We're like, do we stay in my place because it's a bigger place? And then we're like, do we move to his place and just use my place as a studio? And we realized, screw all that, let's just get a house. So I'm going to keep my apartment and use it as a studio space. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, we're just like, let's just, this is an upgrade, okay? We tested out the waters in my apartment. We realized we do not have enough space, so we're here. To start off, I'm going to tell you guys what we're looking for in the house, because again, I was outgrowing my apartment. I lived there for about 7 years. I'll go into everything that was wrong with the apartment, but there was a lot of foundational problems, safety problems, and things like that. I'm still gonna keep my apartment to use as a studio space, but just as a living space, it's a no bueno. So I made a list of my must-haves, or not even must-haves, it's a wish list of what I would like. So I'm gonna put it also here. Let me scoot over. Here we go. Because we're gonna have stuff there this whole time. Hold on, let me get comfy though. I thought it'd be cute that if we sit together and I just have my pillows here on the ground with me, and we can get intimate, because, you know, moving is also intimate, and sharing my inner workings of what I think my life is going to be like in the future. So what I want is a 3 to 4 bedroom house. I want a walk-in closet. I would love that, because currently my closet is my spare bedroom, and that is my guest room, my spare bedroom. It is my workout, it is everything. So I would like a walk-in closet to put most of my wardrobe in, and also have my boyfriend have a place where he can actually get dressed and have his stuff too. Ensuite bathroom with a deep soaker tub, because honestly, I hate my bathtub. I hate my bathtub, I hate my shower. I will shower in it, but taking baths aren't like relaxing and like comfy, and I love a good bath. To the point where I would literally just travel to my boyfriend's house, even if he's not there. I would literally like, hey, can you pick me up? Just so I can take a bath at his place, because his bathroom was newer. It was a new condo, but it was so deep, it was nice, it felt clean, and just, yeah. So a deep soaker tub is a must, in an ensuite bathroom is another must, because having one bathroom and living with someone, we're doing it for a couple months now, and I'm just like, I can see the potential problems, because when I need to pee, he needs to pee. When I'm in the bathroom doing what I'm doing, he also needs to do, or when he's doing something in the bathroom, it's just, we need more than one bathroom. Car garage. I am a passenger princess. I don't currently drive, but the goal is for me to drive. My boyfriend said if we're going to be together and, you know, make the babies and things like that, then I need to drive. So I agree. I should be driving. I'm, you know, in my 20s. Most people that are teenagers know how to drive. So I will be going to driving school, and I will be getting a car, and then I will be driving. So here's to that. I I want a lot, and I mean a lot, of natural light. Like, I want that sunlight beating on me. When I moved to a different apartment briefly, and I left my apartment to go somewhere else, I thought, oh, I'm gonna live there, and I kept that one, luckily. That's a whole other roommate story. But when I had a house, or an apartment, sorry, that had natural light in, I was a different person. I would wake up early, I would do everything that I wanted to do, I would go for runs, and I was just more productive and less depressed and like a hermit. And in my apartment, it is so dark. Like, you can turn, if you turn off all the lights, if I have a clip to show you, I'll maybe insert it, but if you turn off all the lights, even at the daytime, sun's out, summertime, it is so dark in there. Like, you cannot see anything. It's just like, it's a must. Like, right now I have studio lights on me, and that's why I feel like I'm like, do I look washed out or anything? Because like, just lighting is a must. I want the sun, it makes me happy, and I feel like I'm more productive, and just being in darkness at all times, or in artificial light at all times, is very depressing. Large kitchen. It is my time for a large kitchen. I love my apartment kitchen. You probably see my apartment tour. If you haven't, go watch it. But it's, or my kitchen makeover. I love what I did with it. It was fun. It's cute. It did everything it needed to do, but it's time for me to have my large kitchen. I want a kitchen island also. Like, I want to make cooking videos. I went to school for culinary, and I would love to share recipes and things like that with you guys. I would love to like be inspired to cook and not just cook for as a necessity. I want to cook for fun and pleasure. Like, I used to do that all the time, and now I'm just like, ugh, it just feels like a chore. So an island is a must. I made a few videos on TikTok of me cooking, and people actually liked it, so I would like to keep that up and make more videos, but just in my kitchen, it's just a no bueno. Oh, 2 to 3 bathrooms. I know I said just an extra bathroom, that would be 2, but if we could have a powder room, that would be even better, because if we have guests over ever, they don't have to come upstairs and use the bathroom, or in our personal spaces. Also, I would, more bathrooms the merrier, more videos for you guys. I can share what the bathroom's gonna look like. So for me also, I want a house that I can really customize and make my own. When I want to be inspired when I go in there, but I also want to feel like character. I want there to be uniqueness. I want there to be stuff that I could put my own. I want a house with character. I want personality. I don't want a cookie cutter house, but I also don't want, I want a project, but like a project, a fun project that's inspiring, you know? Everything that's brand new and just shiny, I'm like, you know, like I want something I can put my own personality into. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of storage space. I need so much storage. My apartment's a large 2-bedroom apartment, and I fit a lot of things and have things hidden and organized perfectly, but like I would like more storage space because I do a lot of DIYs, do a lot of projects, and again, having another human there, need it. We just need the space. Having 2 different entities and 2 people coming into one need storage space. I also want to create more. Lots of storage. Oh, a backyard. I would love a backyard. Okay, so I had a house before in the past when I grew up and stuff like that with my family, but you know, not being with my family, I have not had a backyard, and I would love to get a dog. I would like to host people. I want to just have my own space where I don't have to feel like I have to go outside, meaning like to a park or something, to have outdoor space. Like my apartment, I don't have a balcony. The one I moved to briefly had a balcony, and that was really lovely. I would literally take naps outside, and the tree was sitting right there, and there would be like little squirrels and birds sitting there, and it was so cute and comfortable and just relaxing. So I would love my own personal outdoor space. So a backyard is a must, especially it's a house. You know, it's hard because being in the city, you don't get much backyard space normally, but if I can, I would love a backyard. 2 things that are another must. Updated appliances. I love my rinky-dinky kitchen, but that rinky-dinky fridge and I have a problem. My back problems, I think, all stem from that fridge. I am a tall girl, okay? I cannot be bending down every 2 seconds to get in the fridge, no. First of all, I'm taller than my fridge. I'm taller than my fridge. And then the freezer's on top, so I have to go extra low to get into the fridge. If you looked at my apartment tour, you would see that I have to like bend down every single time. And like having your freezer up top that you don't really use as much makes no sense. It should be on the bottom because you're not going in there as often as a fridge. I speak so passionately about this, but just updated appliances, a tall fridge is a new stove. Just, I'm shaking with inside of passion of how passionate I am about having new appliances and something over 2,500 square feet. my apartment now is 1,200, 1,000, no, 1,400. I don't know. It's in the thousands of square footage, and I'm realizing if we're gonna have 3 bedrooms, we're gonna need more space. So minimum 2,500 square feet. To you guys, that makes no difference, but to me, it does. Now, what I would like on the list that aren't really must-haves is a gas stove, a large backyard, 3-car garage, and an office space. These aren't things that are like a make it or break it. These are things that would be lovely to have if we can get it, but I'm not stressing. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the houses that we did visit because, hold on. Am I an old lady? My spectacles. I put my laptop right here so I can watch with you guys and relive the moments and show you guys some of the houses that we did because, oh my God, okay. Now, this first house here, when I say this first house here, I feel like it was a mansion. It was not a house. It was a mansion. When you come in, the character, this was just the dining room. In photos, it looks so small, but like in person, it was so grand and large. The foyer, the entrance, the stair casing, like was beautiful. I loved the kitchen. Also there's a lot of storage in this place. If it's shaky, I'm sorry, my boyfriend was filming this, and at first I thought I was going to film for TikTok, that's why it looks like this. But the kitchen was so bright. It was a private kind of backyard with just trees, so you don't have to worry about other people looking in. And again, it's a project. Those brown cabinets, that black countertop, I can fix that. I actually already had in my head what I would do to it. There's a laundry room, a butler's pantry, and 3-car garage just on this side of the house. And then you come into like the living room area, or and then it had this beautiful deck. When I say I love this house, if I had the money to buy this one, I would do it. There was a cute bar and then office space here. And the ceilings were so tall. And again, the backyard, beautiful. It was breathtaking. There was another living room. I guess this would be like the family room, and then there's a living room. But again, super large. I thought it was going to be so small because it looked like it would be skinny and narrow, but it wasn't. And the windows just bring in so much light. I think this house had 5 or 6 bedrooms in it. 5 or 6 bedrooms. I don't know. It was just ridiculous. And most of them had its own ensuite on them. I feel like no one needs that much space for 2 people, but like I'm thinking of creatively, this house would be my, like I would love it. The master bedroom was bigger than most people's apartments. It was humongous. This beautiful window was just amazing. Imagine waking up to that. And like there was a fireplace. There's like an extra little yoga stretch makeup area, and then the bathroom was also humongous. It had a bidet, it had a jacuzzi spa, it had a glass shower. The closet was huge. Like I'm hoping you can actually conceptualize how big this house is and these rooms are. Every single bedroom was just massive. It was just the size of most people's houses. The fact that we were even considering getting this house, and we also put an offer in for this house. I'm not gonna lie, we did put an offer in this house because we loved it so much. I won't even hide that from you. Because it was like still in our budget, and we were just like, we gotta go for it, because wait till we get to the basement. This is another bedroom with an ensuite. Again, it's dated, but that's what I like. It has character and things that I can fix in it. And like if we had family over, if we had friends over, office space, creatively, like I can just do everything I want in this house. I loved it. It was a bit out of where we wanted to live, like area wise, but I was willing to live there. The basement was so cool and groovy. It had like these groovy ceilings, and it was blue. Wasn't a fan of the blue, but it did have like some waves and stuff to it. It felt very like, I don't know, felt retro down there. And then you can walk out from the basement into there. There was also in here, there's like a bar, which was quite cool. There's tons of storage. There's a cold storage and things like that also you'll probably see in here. And then there's like a place where we can actually work out in. That was also a must because my boyfriend trains a lot, and when he wants to fight or compete or have his friends come over, they can do that. And the ceilings were so tall. The basement ceilings, the living room, everywhere in this house, ceilings were tall. Here's another view of how groovy and cool this basement is. And then I decided to take over, and you'll see why I love this basement also, because there's a sauna in here. My boyfriend loves sauning. He'll literally leave every morning to go to the sauna. Here I'm like, you don't have to leave. You can just sauna at home, which was so cool. And you can fit multiple people in there. Like, you can have, all his friends can be there, and he can just always be home. You see why I love this house so much? He can just be with me all the time. Going back into the gym because I was just doing it over again. But the gym space, again, was just massive. There was also a home theater in this house, which, amazing. They who lived there before used it as like a temple type of space. So we didn't want to keep going in there or whatever, because they had like the little beads on it and everything else in there, and there's a lot of smoke in there, and it's like they used it as like a temple pray space. But again, so much storage in this whole house. I'm antsy because of how excited I am about this house. Like, it's just, oh, it brings me so much joy. Okay. This house here was very cute, but seeing this right after the first house was underwhelming. It was a lot smaller. It's more reasonable size of a house for anybody to live in happily. There was like office off the front of the house. Then there was like a dining room, and you can have like a little seating area. Very cute. It was very updated too, so it was well kept and updated. The kitchen my boyfriend really loved. Like, he likes more of that minimalist, just sleek looking kitchen, which I thought was cool. Here's the actual living room now. And again, just from comparing from the other house to this house, it was just, we teased ourselves because we're just like, damn. And the backyard wasn't as big, it wasn't as private, it was off an alleyway, so, you know, you're gonna have people driving back there and fumes and whatever. It was really cool how the kitchen was updated. It had this charging port in there that we thought was pretty awesome, which we would love to put into our like future home when we buy. And it had a gas stove, so that was a plus here. It was a gas stove. I think the other house was a gas stove too, I can't remember. But in the butcher's pantry for sure it was a gas stove. I just can't remember if the one in the main house was. But it's a beautiful kitchen. It has a lot of natural light. The rooms were a lot smaller. The bathroom was updated. It was cute. So this is like the master bedroom. Not as big. It's actually smaller, I think, than it has a walk-in closet, which is great, but it is smaller bedroom than my actual master bedroom currently. But the bathroom is completely updated, nice, clean. There was a separate toilet room, which is always nice, especially when you're living with someone. And then there was like a nursery in here. The other con with this house is that apparently we have to keep the furniture, and we have no reason to keep the furniture. Like, that beats the purpose of me wanting to get the house. I want to decorate, I want to change things up, and the furniture was just so random. Like, we don't have a baby, we don't need a nursery, we don't need your guys' bed from whoever has lived there. Like, it's just a really random thing, and we didn't know that when we first visited the house. So this house was just like an X, but I will show it to you guys because it is one of the houses we visited that day. Yeah, it was a cool, cute, tiny house. This bathroom was funny because my boyfriend didn't realize it leads from the other side. So I'm taking my glasses off. It leads to the other side of the house, and like you can't, not the side of the house, into the hallway. So it's like a Jack and Jill, but like not shared with another room, but shared with like the hallway. The basement was cool. There's like a theater room down there. You could work out kind of, but you know, nothing jumping, nothing too tall. The ceilings were very low, and the bathroom was a bit funky and different also for this space. Yeah, there's like the theater room here. It's honestly, if you were just moving into a house and you just needed a place to live and you didn't care about decorating, or, you know, it is very move-in ready. It's a move-in ready house. You know, you keep the furniture, you don't have to do much, but for what I do for a living, this would not work. This house here, I fell in love, and I was contemplating maybe I don't need to decorate for a living. It was updated, it was new, and the craftsmanship in this house was just beautiful, and I love seeing houses that people put an effort into the space. So it was a gas stove, which is a plus. There's a lot of natural light, was a plus. There's a lot of storage, which is a plus. There's 2 islands. There's a stove and a steam oven or something like that. Or sorry, dishwasher. There's space for your dining area. It was a smaller house, but the way it was done was beautiful. Like, even the bathrooms. This is a guest bathroom upstairs. Done beautifully with the stone, the marble, the tiling. Again, more storage. Like, they thought of everything in this house. The storage was great. Lighting from everywhere. One thing I do hate is a pitched ceiling. Like, I don't like when ceilings have the slants in them. But this would be more of an office space or a guest room or something like that. There was only one bathroom that was not done in this house, and it was in one of the guest rooms. And again, that would be great for me to do to DIY. But other than that, it's like, what else do I do to this house? Besides this one bathroom, everything else is completely finished. You know, there's decorating, obviously, but it was a stunning house. Like, the people that did it, I would love to work with them in the future when I buy my own house, but right now we're not buying. The laundry room was so nice. It was clean, updated, nice washer. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to add. Laundry. Laundry is a must. So, like, in unit, in-house laundry is a must. Again, more storage in here. And, you know, you have your closet. And that's not your main closet. That was just an extra storage in the bedroom. That's our real estate agent. She's great. And there was wallpaper and everything was like, kind of like, what is there to do? There's another closet here. It is a walk-in. It's a tinier walk-in, but it is a walk-in. And it was just beautiful. Like, you can see I have nothing to say about it because I have nothing bad, nothing, like, it's just a beautiful house. And then the bathroom storage, but wait, look at that tub. Look at that tub. And the vanity, the shower, it had the, like, the mechanical toilet, the shower heads, everything in this bathroom was just so beautiful. You want to clean, you have a bidet. All in one. The other house had a bidet too, but I had a more traditional one. And this shower was just stunning. I'm just picturing myself showering in it now. Like, I loved it. But I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like, do I just get a different job, you know, do something else? Because I want to live here. I want to live here. But it was just too perfect. It was too perfect of a house. So we didn't put an offer on this one, but I loved it. We actually stood in there for a while, just all of us just talking, my real estate agent, our friend, and my boyfriend. All of us were just in that bathroom because it was just so calming. I loved it so much, but we did not put an offer on that one. Put an offer on the first one. Second one was a no because we don't want the furniture. This one here, it was too perfect. Who thought a house could be too perfect? Actually, I will say there's one con. It was off of a school, and that was a no. No. We also seen like a murder house, or it felt like a haunted house. There was like things that looked like blood in the toilets, in the sinks, like red splatter. There was like water damage everywhere, cable cords everywhere. There was so many damages to the property, and like spider eggs. There was like at least, I would say 60 spider eggs in one corner, and then there was another spider. I'm like, this is my nightmare. Get me out of here. There was like a random bed with like a camera facing the bed, and it just gave us weird vibes. We lost our key in there, so we all had to look for it. It was not fun. It was not a good time. Now, the next house we seen, we did put an offer. No, we were going to put an offer on this house, but wait, did we put an offer on this one? No, we were going to, but we didn't. Loved it a lot. The house was a bit messy, but I was able to see past everything in it. I loved the architecture and the character of the house, and the layout was actually quite nice. There's a lot of light. There's a lot of fireplaces. I loved the molding on the walls. There was a powder room that I said, powder room for guests, so they don't have to go upstairs. There was a laundry room off of the garage. It's a bit dated, but again, I like dated because I like to fix things. There was a 2-car garage, so it really was checking off a lot of our wish list. And yeah, I don't know. There's my boyfriend throwing some vulgar signs. And then we go into the kitchen, and I really did like it. That fireplace was massive for the space. Like, it took up most of the wall space, so it's like, where do you put your TV? But it brought in a lot of light, and there was this beautiful bookshelf that it's not doing justice right now because obviously they were in the middle of moving and packing. But yeah, there was a beautiful bookshelf, and it leads off to the kitchen. And for me, I'm thinking, ooh, I can make an island in here. There's not one, doesn't come with one, but I can always build one. I was like, I can build an island. It had updated appliances, stainless steel, a beautiful view of when you're washing your dishes. You can like look out. There was a back deck that leads off to the backyard. So it was honestly checking off a lot of our boxes in this house. And it was a really good size. Like, it didn't feel too small. It didn't feel too big as the other, like the first house. Like, I mean, the first house was not too big, but like it was too big, but not too big. Again, we did put an offer on it. And then you come upstairs and there was, the rooms were also a really good size. We visited this house twice or 3 times because we actually liked it, but we wanted to come back. We were never able to see that room because they had it locked off. Apparently one of the brothers or someone that lived there locked it, so they just had no access to it. The master bedroom was quite large. It had a fireplace in it, a big walk-in closet, which was quite nice. It would fit a lot of my clothes in there. And then the master bathroom was really nice too. So there's the fireplace. Yeah, the master bathroom was quite nice, but we did not realize this until we met the tenant that I don't think I panned up, but the roof, there was a hole in the roof because they had a skylight in there and there was a hole in the roof. And so that was not great because they've been dealing with that for a very long time and the landlord never fixed it. So, and they were finding out more problems with the landlord. So then that, yes, I remember we did put an offer and we thought about it. We're like, is it the tenant's fault or is it the landlord? We realized we don't want to risk it. But we really did like this house because the space was lovely. It basically checked off all of our boxes, what we wanted. There was also a downstairs unit that would be ours. And I don't know how much did I film of that. So yeah, it had a cold storage in the basement. There's another kitchen in the basement. There's rooms in the basement, a bathroom in the basement, a living room in the basement. So it was basically a whole other unit, but that we would have, it would be for us. But the people there said how I panned up. Like, they said that there was a lot of, like, the heating and cooling system was just crazy in the basement. So they tried patching it so that they can have it more regulated temperature. I didn't film too much in the basement because I didn't realize there was kids in the house. They were just in the basement. So I think I stopped filming at some point around here. But it was a really lovely house. You had a walkout and everything. But yeah, so fingers crossed. We put an offer in the first one, like I did say. And I think we're going to go see a few more houses. But as you see, like, these houses all have character. They all have personality. They're not like a completely cookie cutter house. They're slightly different. Like, you know, if you look at most condos, every condo looks the exact same. If you look at like new build houses, sometimes they're the exact same. Like, all these houses have different like random bookshelves and fireplaces, and the kitchen's a bit different and quirky. Like, I like character to my spaces, and so that's what you'll see in a lot of these houses. Listen, number one was just, it was in a completely different area that I'm not familiar with, but like the size of the house, the privacy of the backyard, the options and endless bounds of things I could do to that property because of how many rooms. Again, I think it was 5 or 6 bedrooms. I don't even know. 5 or 6 bedrooms. Are you kidding me? And that's not even including the office space downstairs. There was the living room in the front, there was a living room over there, there's a butler pantry that literally has, or a butler kitchen, I guess, because it's not just a pantry. Or does butler pantry normally have a kid, like you can cook in there basically. Also, it was so perfect. The bedroom though does scare me because I'm like thinking of sleeping in such a large room. I feel like it was so big. I'm like, you'd have to put like a couch or something to make it feel more cozy, that you don't just feel like you're just in the open when sleeping. Or maybe that's good for anxiety, so it's like you're making your body relax. I don't know. But the bedroom was massive. The bathroom was massive. I don't even know if the camera did it justice. The basement had the movie theater room and the sauna and the workout space. You can do your jumps and burpees and whatever and be fine. I can literally have my boyfriend just stay home all the time. Well, except for when he's working. But like, if he's ever has to go out somewhere, I'm like, you could do it home. You don't gotta go to the sauna. You don't gotta go to the gym. It's all here. Oh, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the tour. Again, we're going to go see some more videos. Again, we're going to go see some more houses. So I'm excited to see what else we can find. And if we get our dream home, see what we get a response back on this house. I'm you know. It is a massive house though. It is a massive house. I'm not looking forward to the snow removal or cutting grass. I don't know. Sometimes they have people that do it for you depending on the property. Like technically it is the landlord's responsibility, but sometimes they tell you, you subcontract you to do it. So I'm not sure how this one's going to work, but I mean, we'll worry about it if we get it, because that property was massive, but it was so beautiful. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one, maybe in a new house, maybe leaving my apartment. Hopefully you had fun in the cozy corner. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, this is a new journey, and I literally have tears. Oh, I just unplugged my computer. I'm so excited. Like, this is just, I don't know. It's just weird because hopefully my videos don't get cut off. I've been having such hard trouble trying to upload. But yeah, hopefully I get a house before summertime. If not, this will probably come out by the time I get the house. But please tell me when this comes out, because oh, it is hard out here. It is, you would think with the way the market is, people would take your money. You're like, I'll pay a year's worth. I'll pay a couple months first down. Like, it's just, it's insane. So it's insane. That's all I can say. And I'm smiling through the pain because, oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm excited to see the next couple of houses. I will most likely, my next video would maybe be that, or maybe a DIY. I'm not quite sure. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Let's get down. Do, do, do. See you out.